All right, Hannah Cifers. This is a message for you, for you, for you, Hannah Cifers. This is a message for you, and it is your turn. Now, I know, Hannah, I know that things, just haven't been, they haven't been going the way that you wanted to go. And I know somewhere in the back of your mind, Hannah, you're probably thinking, hey, I'm doing all of this work. I'm training hard. I mean, I'm grinding as hard as I'm grinding harder than anybody can grind. I'm grinding. But the results don't speak for the work that I've been putting in. And Hannah, I even know at this point in time in your career, this is very important. See, this right now, Hannah, this is important. Not your first loss, not your second loss, Hannah. This is important. Because in the back of your mind, you're thinking, why am I doing all of this? Why? And we all have that why. Why am I doing all of this? I mean, I'm putting all this time and effort into it, and for some reason now it's just not working. It's not working. But Hannah, what I want you to do, okay, and I really want you to take this seriously. Hannah, you need another why. A new why. I'm not talking about the old why, Hannah. I'm not talking about the why that when you first started mixed martial arts, okay? I'm not talking about that why. No. I'm talking about a new why. A brand new why. A new why for 2020, Hannah. You got to renew yourself. You got to renew your mind. And you got to renew why. Why do you choose to get into an octagon? Why do you choose to get into that dirty cage? The floors are bloody. Your opponents, they spitting and all over. Hannah, why do you choose to get punched in the face and arm barred and knee barred and hip tossed and rear naked choke? Hannah, why? Why do you choose this? Not your old why, Hannah Cifers. I don't want your old why. I don't want that why, because that why is no good anymore. I need the why now. I got to have that why now. You see, Hannah, somewhere along the line, something is lost inside of you. Something inside of you is lost. Something inside of you. But you know what, Hannah? You can get it back. You can get it back. You see, Hannah, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. When you renew your why, you got to start out with a goal sheet. And I know it's the basic of things. And it sounds darn right elementary. Sounds elementary. But this is the basic of all things. Take a goal sheet down. Because now we're rebuilding your why. We're rebuilding why you're doing this thing. We're rebuilding your why, Hannah. You got to rebuild that why. It's time to rebuild the why. It's time to rebuild your why. A brand new why. A why that's going to take you over the mountaintop. It's going to take you up. Because I know sometimes in some fights you feel like, hey, this is the fight I'm about to get over. This is the fight that's about to happen. This is the fight that I'm going to win. And then it slips right through your finger. And I'm going to tell you something. The more you losing starts to become a part of you. That losing starts to get in you. It starts to be a part of your mind, but you got to renew your why. You got to be renewed. And when you renew your why, your concept, your ideology about losing, it changes. You see, Hannah, the difference between you and other fighters that lose. See, when they lose, they take this as an opportunity to learn. They take it as an opportunity, as a loss. And I have to give an example. Roxanne Modafferi has lost more than a lot of people. Okay, and I'm pretty sure she's got the record in WMMA for losses. But see, that didn't stop her why. And I'm going to separate feeling from what's true. That didn't separate her why. See, Roxanne Modafferi understood that she had a why. She understood that it was time to renew. And guess what? Now, no matter how many losses she had losing, it don't affect her. Because she understands what her new why is. She understands. Chris Cyborg could have just, after losing to Amanda Nunes, she could have just stepped back. No. You know what she did, Hannah? She went all out. She began to work on the weaknesses. And she began to learn how to fight smarter. She began how to learn how to hone in on the skill set. That's what Chris Cyborg did. When Amanda Nunes lost to Kat Zingano, she didn't just sit back and take it. Oh no, it was a cardio issue. Yeah. Amanda went and she diligently fixed the issue. Hannah, it's time. You got to renew your why. But when you renew your why, Hannah, you can't do the same thing that you used to do. You can't train. You got to work diligently on your weakness. And if it's octagon IQ, amen. Because that can be fixed. Everything that I'm telling you can be fixed. But see, Hannah, you're working hard. But now it's time to work smart. Now it's time to work smart, Hannah. See, now it's time for you to work smart. You got to work smart. You got to work smart. But working smart means that you've renewed your why. You see, when somebody roll up to you and Hannah, you about to get a fight and they say, Hannah, you a 1,500 to 1 underdog. You say, no, I renewed my why. When somebody tell you that this person undefeated, and then you step up and you get to them and you step to them and they say, I don't know how you going to beat this person. You say, I'm going to beat them because I renewed my why. When somebody tell you, don't you know that they're a world-class striker? Don't you know that this person is a world-class jiu-jitsu practitioner? Don't you know that this person ain't never been taken down? You tell them to shut up. You say, shut up, shut up, shut up, because I got my why. I got my why. My why is renewed, and there's nothing that you can do to stop my why. You shut up. And you tell these people that's speaking, that's coming at you with that negativity. You tell them, I got my why. I got any of y'all listening. Anybody need this? I don't care if it's fighting. Anybody need it. You look up and you say, I got my why. I got my why. My why is renewed. My why can't be bad. My why is good. My why is strong. My why is formidable. I got my why. Oh, man. And when you got your why, and when you renewed that why, when you renewed it, let me tell you something right now. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You see, Hannah, your mama can't help you renew your why. Your daddy can't help you renew your why. Your uncle, your granddaddy, your doctor, your trainer, your cut man, they can't help you renew your why. You are the only one that can renew your why. It's only up to you. And you better make a decision. You better make a decision. You better make a decision. You make a decision and you follow through. You make a decision and you follow through. Get the goals written down. Renew your why.